Yeah, for sure. Only one day.
Oh, look at Kara. She's so business professional.
Game time, 4 minutes.
Alright. Can we get a check on that stream?
50 miles
On
per
the,
hour.
It would be in a bar, I guess.
on like a phone or something, just anyway.
He's all on camera.
Just look up the link.
Yeah, we'll get you in here, dude.
No,
We'll have you commentate again.
33 miles
Kara,
per
look.
hour.
Say hi.
And there's
Say
Carol.
hi, Carol.
Friday
Carol.
co-ed leagues, don't forget.
WIFFLE champion.
A WIFFLE champion, a female MVP, and also hit a grand slam one
That
time.
is true.
Unbelievable.
Tights been dropping.
Very proud of her.
As long as you don't hang the one that's
Alright, that's
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Looks like we're live. Looks like we have 5 watching.
And here we go. Are we live?
Introduce everyone.
We need to get our live chat. So we can see. This is where we're seeing it.
I would like to be able to.
I wonder if we'll see what the problem is. We'll see what the I'll kill you if that drops. We'll see how the
Jeez. Might need to get
some bricks.
I see something.
I do too. Like what, a little brick?
Yeah.
Brick table.
Okay.
I think the batteries are basically dead in these. In this one.
Adam's got some
And there's
work
no
to
way
do.
that adapter's working on any of them?
Yeah, because it's it got blown into something.
Oh, it broke?
Broke, yeah.
Let me see.
You might be able to bend it back. I don't know. I can also I can text Mark if you can stop and.
Got one of those at a store.
Are you making a table?
Well, we got these two batteries.
Radar not detected.
Let's try these
Show me
batteries.
yours. Show me mine.
What's up?
Where are the gamers?
They're back here. Do you pick up all the BP balls already?
Sure did.
All right, yeah, they're 2 buckets back here. Here you go.
Alright.
Alright, we're starting in like 2 minutes.
Controller.
Okay.
Yep.
What's the other thing? Something.
Test. Give us a little love out there if you are online and recognizing that we are live.
What's up, Mock? See Mock in here. Battle, that's right. Battle of the 3-1 teams here with the Bombers versus the Calicos.
We're just getting set up for our Thursday night PLW here at the Hideaway. We got a couple 3-1 teams, Adam, getting warmed up right now. I know this doubleheader is pretty important.
And as we getting underway here, we'll go ahead and flash up the lineups on the screen for you guys tonight. Lineup guy.
Is Casey
We haven't hired a lineup guy yet, so I'm just going to tell you the lineups.
I need the stop clock.
We need somebody on the clock.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, actually, I posted the lineups in the chat there before the game, so you can see for the Calicos, Maddie Levine is leading off. Followed by Alex Carrasco, then Barry Hutter. In the 4th spot, we have James Stein, and in the 5th spot is GM Nick DeVella. On the mound for the Calicos is James Stein. For the Bombers lineup, we have TJ, Hollis, Brandon, Michael, and Dave, and we'll go over that in a second as they come up here in the bottom of the 1st inning.
Tom.
All right, well, it looks like it's game time, and that's going to bring up Maddie.
We got Brandon Mayo on the mound. This should be a very good matchup as he has been an excellent ace for the Bombers. And here's pitch number 1.
Starts him off with a strike at
down the
52.
middle. That's how you like to start a game off if you're a pitcher. It gets you up 0-2 in the count, gets your nerves a little bit more settled, and you got a little bit more to work with.
Can you hear me?
Smash right to TJ, and that's going to be a single.
Almost got to the wall for a double there.
There's Maddie running to first base, 1 for win on the day. That's a real good way to start. And here's Alex.
Alright, so just tell me.
Ooh, right at him.
44 miles per
Brandon
hour.
not happy giving up that single, goes after Alex right away. There's strike number
Swing
2.
and a miss, as you can hear the birds chirping in the background.
I think they were laughing, honestly. Just like that, Brandon strikes out Alex right there on a little 12-6 sinker. Here's Barry. He's a force up there, definitely.
Barry leading the Calicos and on base percentage.
I could tell that the ball is traveling because of the coldness, maybe a little slower tonight. Brandon's usually in that 54, 57 mile an hour range.
High heater.
53 miles per hour.
Good pitch by Brandon there, going after a taller batter, chest high, swing and a miss. Right back to TJ. That might be a double play ball here. Here's Dave.
Ooh, a little
throws
wide.
it out.
That's going to allow the runner on first to get all the way to second with that wild throw. That's going to put someone in scoring position for James Stein.
Wasn't? Oh, Maddie got out from first. So yeah, and here's Stein with runner in scoring position. Let's see if we can get something going with the purple thunder stick.
Yeah, it's like a 10.
Again, after giving up a hit, goes right after the next batter. Stein doesn't like that at all.
I love it.
Excellent pitch.
That is so nasty looking at it from back here. I love the exhale of the pitcher thinking about what they're going to do the next pitch. It's because it's very, very serious.
Well, Brandon has a .75 ERA, .07? No, that'd be .75 ERA. Under a 1 ERA this season so far. Chase it
inside that bad piece of pitching to get There's going to change sides. Sorry about that, guys. I get so caught up in the game and forgot to put the amount of outs. But that was 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at, I want to give a big shout out right now to Tarantino's, a vegan Italian restaurant. He's one of our sponsors out there, located in Las Vegas on 215 in Rainbow. They're a big supporter of ours. Be a big supporter of theirs. Thanks, Tarantino's.
48 miles per hour.
Pitcher.
So here's Stein warming up. He pitched, last time he came down, he pitched both their games, 10 innings and only 1 walk, I believe.
And he's one of the few pitchers, he does that little skip thing. I think he was the hopscotch winner when he was in 5th grade. He was second on the podium. Couldn't get first place as he got disqualified for using 2 legs at once. But congratulations to Stein.
49 miles per hour. 49 miles
Here we go. Levine, we're rooting his team on. And here we go, TJ. Lots on deck right here for him.
Leading off for the Bombers tonight.
$44 miles per hour. 49 miles per
Another
hour.
nasty first pitch. Like I said, immediate nerves fall off your shoulders right there, and now you got something to work with. Right back at him, and that might go to the wall off the bucket. Wow, but Alex using his wheels there. But look at TJ starting the Bombers off right with a single right back at Stein.
34 miles per hour.
Ooh.
46 miles per hour.
We have the same reaction because it's so nasty. Hollis goes down 0-2.
51 miles per hour. 27 miles per hour.
Man, I'm all fired up.
More than
Lets out a grunt, flies out to left field.
That'll be out number 1.
That'll bring up Brandon.
63 miles per
Brandon
hour.
Mayo.
I call him Brandon Just Mayo. New vegan brand. Ooh, a little excited up there. I noticed that sometimes the pitchers are a little bit more jumpy because they just got off the mound.
And James continues to get ahead of the hitters tonight, 0-2.
51 miles per hour.
Test Brandon with a low pitch. Brandon doesn't offer.
Also,
1 and
let
2.
me know when you're about to like switch up, like when you want me to switch off of you, because sometimes I say I use your.
It's going to even account 2 and 2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
So
TJ
basically be like now
on first
right,
base.
and say now again. Like,
Big
stop.
hack
2
there.
miles per hour.
Yeah.
53 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour.
Hot shot to Barry, who knocked it down, was able to get the force at second. That's going to be 2 down with Brandon on first base, bringing up the red hot Michael Dean, batting 500. 2 home runs last week.
Yeah, man, I was super excited for him. Obviously, the pitcher on the other side
51
wasn't,
miles
but
per hour.
he's had his struggles, and I think he kind of had a breakthrough week last week. I don't know if you feel the same way.
I do, but now he's facing one of the tougher pitchers in the league. We'll see how he adjusts. And Stein once again gets ahead of the hitters,
26
0-2.
miles per hour. 51
And
miles
there's
per
Michael
hour.
Dean with a fly ball to left, and Alex scoops that up for the end of the inning, and we'll go into the top of the second.
You'll get better at
0-0 the score.
You'll get better at that. Like
The Calicos always
You'll get
seem,
better
look
at
at
that.
the quality of that shot. The Calicos always seem to be in tight games.
I think I'm up next.
47 miles per hour.
Here's Nick. I wasn't there, but legend has it he hit a home grand slam last
A
week.
grand slam, yes he did. It went right down the line. Unfortunately, it won't be in the highlight videos because Chad blocked it. But Nick didn't care. He said, I'm going to hit another one tonight, so it doesn't matter.
And here we go. Nick again leading the league with over 42 foul balls so far this year.
58, too hot.
58 miles per hour.
One of the faster pitches of the night for him. Left a little gas in the tank here in the top of the second.
1 ball, 1 strike. Misses low.
47 miles per hour.
Here's Nick. I know he's a little bit
59
more
miles per
confident
hour.
after that grand slam. See if you can back it up with either a walk or a hit here.
Nick's looking for something slow and end. That was it.
45 miles per
That
hour.
was exactly him.
That would have went down the left field line over 93 feet for another home run, but he just let it go.
Not a bad take there. It's a 2-2 count. And if the
67
Calicos
miles
can get
per
2
hour.
walks out of Brandon, their bullpen is going to be a little bit of a drop-off from what Brandon can provide on the mound.
76 miles per hour.
And the payoff. Here we
50
go.
miles per hour. 56 miles per hour.
Comes upstairs, Nick able to fight it off.
I'll take that. Let's go.
Let's see what Brandon does here with a batter that's just fighting everything off. And that will do it.
57
Brandon.
miles per hour.
Well, it looks like now we have 1 out in the inning.
Oof, barely misses
56 miles per
inside.
hour.
Count is 1-1 right now. A little
61 miles per
outside.
hour.
Balls in the count, 2-1.
Notice the silence between every pitch.
Fifty miles per hour.
Lets out an exhale as he just missed that pitch, rolling it foul down the third baseline.
Looks like we
I'm
got
trying to
2
do
and
the best
2.
I can as I watch you.
Looks like we're going to have a full count coming up. Our first full count of the evening. Very important pitch. Who wants it more? Who's it going to be?
That's what you're putting out. I can hear.
You know what? Brandon's proven himself to be an elite pitcher in this league. Phased by nothing. No fear, goes right after him. And next up is Alex, who did strike out his last at bat. He's looking for some redemption here.
Too hot. Too hot.
You know what though? Still so nasty.
Very nasty, but that's going to be a 2-1 count.
Can't read hot. Not even close. What was it? What should it have said? It's not 59. I'll tell you right now.
52 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
It's a good thing we have a radar gun because players here have no idea what speeds are.
Long fly ball right to Michael Dean. Scoops it up, and that will be out number 3 to end the inning. And it looks like we're going to go into the bottom of the second. Bombers are going to go try to put some runs on the board, put a little pressure on the Calicos. And here we go. Looks like Dave is up. Number 13, as I wear 13 as well. Mine not as lucky though.
Yeah, I think so.
56 miles per hour.
And look at TJ giving a little advice to Dave right before his at bat, as if Dave doesn't know what he's doing.
48 miles per hour.
Okay.
49 miles per hour.
And here we go. Stein working the bottom of the second. And here we go.
This game turning into quite the pitcher's duel right off the bat.
50 miles per hour.
Did that hit it?
Yep.
And strike number 2.
Yeah, dude, our phones are like. Oh, I know why actually.
Catches him with a nasty one. That's going to be 2 pitches, 2 strikes, and 1 out. And here we go. TJ smacked right back at Stein last time, and I know Stein remembers that. And Stein can't handle the illumination right away. Takes him by surprise.
Some people can handle playing on the bright lights, some can't.
And TJ with mouthing off right now that some could handle the under the bright lights and some can't.
Were the lights very bright in the
Yeah, I
NBA?
think it's
And TJ
Miles per hour.
under the bright lights hits it about 4 feet. Stein scoops it up, throws it underhand towards the strike zone, gives TJ a look for out number 2. Here's Hollis.
29 miles per hour. 33 miles per hour. 25 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's better.
59 miles per hour.
Stein talking about hit the ball sticking to his fingers. We might have to check under his beanie bill.
There you go. There it's at.
56 miles per hour.
Oh, 2-1 count here to Hollis.
32 miles per hour.
Chase is a high one.
1 miles per hour.
So instead of a 3-1 count, we now have a 2-2 count.
25 miles per hour. 51 miles per hour. 27 miles per hour. 30 miles per hour.
Another
Quite the
foul
battle
tip.
here.
Per hour.
Fouls back 3 straight pitches. That one was a little closer.
Ooh, that was a nasty pitch.
51 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour.
Stein hangs
That will
on.
do it. End the inning, and we're going to go into the top of the third. 0-0. We got a bunch of donuts. I want to take a minute right now to talk about Little Batty Bakery. Desserts and sweets, all that great stuff right here in Las Vegas. She's a co-ed player on Friday nights. A lovely woman. If you ever need a birthday cake or some cupcakes, give Little Batty Bakery a call, as she supports this PLW co-ed and just here at Hideaway Field, big supporter.
54 miles per hour. 45 miles per hour. 59 miles per hour. 50
And here we
miles per
go.
hour.
Brandon back on the mound. Going into the third.
62 62 miles per hour.
Brandon knows he throws hot heat right there, and 62 is not something that he doesn't do a lot. It does happen for Brandon quite a bit.
1-1. Ooh, that one gets hung a little bit. Barry wish he had that one back.
All over it, baby. All over it.
Deep fly ball, and there's Michael Dean again, playing great distance right there for Barry. Definitely saw the tapes, did some research on his swing, and we got out number 1.
Little yellow bat. Big
Yellow.
field.
Yeah. And here's Stein again.
Just misses that inside corner. Nice take by Stein. Let's see what Brandon decides to throw here.
Ball number 2, 2-1.
This is the problem Brandon had last year, missing low and missing too fast. Let's see if he can go back to the adjustment he found at the beginning of the season.
Good eye.
57 miles per hour.
Stein's showing a lot of patience here.
That's 3-1.
Go 1-6.
This is a very big pitch for Brandon. And that will be his first walk of the night, coming in the top of the 3rd. I don't know if he's sweating too much, but yeah, you don't like having a walk in this position right now.
It changes your whole mentality as a pitcher in this league. Once you walk someone, now you just cannot throw a ball 4 again. It's going to put you in tight spots, going to put more pressure on you. And the other team knows it too. They would love to see Brandon with another walk here and have the Bombers go to their bullpen.
Nick, after a great at-bat, finally went down swinging last time.
59 miles per hour.
Here we go, I think.
Brandon steps off for a moment.
He knows this is a do-or-die pitch, basically.
Does Nick have the green light here? Let's see.
And he does. Takes a swing on ball 3, which
I think that was outside, wasn't it,
That
Trench?
was, so that would have been ball 3, but here we
A
are.
little smile from Nick there.
Locked at 2-2.
That pitch did hang. That wasn't a bad pitch to hit. Just broke last minute.
And there he goes for his 2nd strikeout in a row. And for out number 2, Brandon starting to feel a little bit of that mojo that he needs to get through this game. And here's Matty Levine.
Too hot.
Tings it with a little sidearm sidewinder.
Nice take by Matty Levine. One of his favorite shows, The Queen's Gambit. When that show debuted, Matty would not stop talking about. He watched it twice, all the way through.
And he did buy his
Same
3rd
day.
chessboard this month. And that was that, and that will end the inning. Brandon coming in with the heat.
Takes his hat off, letting his head breathe a little bit after that sweaty
Here we go.
second at bat there.
We go into the bottom of the 3rd. No score. Only a couple hits so far this game. I'm looking at Chad doing some sort of 1950s ballroom dance.
Chad Phillips, game manager of the Warbirds, and usually umpires a lot of these games, handles scorebook. Also, is with me on the podcast show that we just started doing. You guys can tune in Monday at 9 a.m. is when that will go live.
All right, Stein still on the board. I don't think he has a walk so far, so the Bombers really need to get after him. Though the Calicos do have a deep rotation with Matty and Alex behind him. And here we go.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Trench. Calico's bullpen's looking a little bit deeper than the Bombers' bullpen right now.
And listen, that's how you know the radar gun is on point, because he was listening, knowing that he might have thrown that like a mile or 2 over the 55, and it did get him at 56. And that's going to get Levine moving back on his feet. That'll be out number 1.
Brandon with a long swing there, just let that ball get on his hands.
And here's Michael Dean.
Michael Dean with a fly out to left field his last time up. Let's see what Stein has in store for this at bat.
55
A
miles
little bit
per
of
hour.
high heat right there. He goes after it. Foul ball number 1 takes the count to 0-2.
High heat, but still a hanger there.
And Michael Dean gets a hold of one.
That was a nasty pitch and a great piece of hitting by Michael Dean there. Did you see how much that ball broke? Wow, and to stay on that and hit a line drive like that, unfortunately it went right to Alex out there.
And Alex, one of the better defenders, all around great player, and obviously a great pitcher. And here we have Dave up. Oof.
Dave looks a little tense up there. He hits best when he's a little more relaxed and just lets the bat do the talking.
Right to Barry, very easy play, runs it in, gets it to the backstop for out number 3. That's going to change sides, and we're going to go to the top of the 4th.
While we're in this break, just wanted to tell you guys about our Instagram page, at Premier League Wiffle on Instagram. There you can see posts about different players, different things we have going on, some different content, and something new we're going to be doing are some little surprise that we have coming out. We have these 10 neat little videos, some kind of player comparison, so look forward to that in the future. Make sure you are following us on Instagram.
And here we go, Alex. 2 strikeouts on the day. Brandon Mayo knows that. He's going to see if he can work that inside corner once again.
Teammate Peter Mockabee looking on, cheering on his Bombers. He can't be here tonight as he lives in California, but he's looking forward to seeing some wins from the Bombers while he's away.
Alex with a strong cut right there. Count goes to 1-2.
Ooh, that one hung a little bit. Alex's teammates cheering him on. Rolled over.
67 miles per hour.
2 veteran teams here.
Yeah, these are some of the first teams that were inaugurated into PLW.
Nice take by Alex the other way off that.
Brandon already with 1 walk going in the top of the 4th.
Move.
61 miles per hour.
And here we go.
Missed slow, missed too fast, full count. Ooh, this is the money pitch.
If he misses, Brandon will be out of the game.
Oh, and he
But
comes
he doesn't
through.
miss at all. There's Brandon.
Wow.
Wow. That will be out number 1.
2 clutch pitches by Brandon so far this game when he needed to make them. Hard curveballs right in his zone, swings and misses.
59 miles per hour.
Came in a little hot right there. Regardless, that will be ball number 1.
Too hot.
59 miles per hour.
Nice take there by Barry to get ahead in the count, 2-1. Ooh, too hot again.
Brandon
3-1 count.
He doesn't know what he has to do right here. He's a little worried that if he tosses one a little too soft, that Barry is known to go yard.
Barry led the league in walks last year. Oh, and that is
52 miles per
a
hour.
strike in there.
The timing was good. Full
Robot
count once again.
umpires.
Full count once again. Brandon got a strikeout last time he was in a full count. And this time it just goes right back to
52
him.
miles per hour. 52
And
miles per
that's
hour.
going to be out number 2.
Wow, 2 full counts this inning and a walk. Made some clutch pitches there.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Calicos versus the Bombers. Top 4 tied at 0-0. Nothing on the board yet. Brandon pitching a gem so far. Stein takes it inside
It didn't hit me. It didn't hit it. One warning, Chad. It didn't hit it. It didn't hit me. What do you want to argue? I'm not leaving it. I'm not. I would never. I would never.
Yeah. So that. So what's happening is that ball almost hit Stein. If it did, that would have been a called strike. Unfortunately, got out of the way. Brandon would just give him a courtesy just to let him know, be careful there.
57 miles per hour.
Another ball. We got a 2-1 count.
You know, I feel a little bit of an energy shift right off the bat. You can tell.
Very close game here.
57 miles
Another
per hour.
3-1 count. James is in the driver's seat here.
55 miles
Right
per
on
Wow. On the
I
money.
gotta tell you, Brandon is coming clutch with these.
1 mile an hour higher, and he would be out of the game.
This is his
Full count.
full count in a row, I believe. And that's a long fly ball, and Michael Dean right at the warning track picks it up at about 101 feet, maybe less. But it was really close. Good smash by Stein, but that's going to end the inning, and we go into the bottom of the fourth.
Oh, he set back on that one, got the exact pitch he was looking for, turned on it, and
Fly ball, catch, out, end of the inning. Bombers out.
is that a replay?
And I want to give a big thanks to Little Batty Bakery again. As you can see, she provides all the vegan sweets and treats. She's right here in Las Vegas, smack dab at Hideaway Field. Make sure you support Little Batty Bakery as she supports us.
And if you have a vegan business or something that does not have any kind of animal cruelty products, go to our website, premierwiffle.com, go to sponsors, and you too can get a banner for the live stream in these games.
And here we go, Stein coming into the bottom of the fourth, hasn't given up a run. I think he's only given up maybe a hit to TJ in the first inning, if I'm correct. It was the first or second pitch of the game. And here we go, bottom of the fourth. Pitcher with a wannabe pitcher. And again, TJ said not everybody shines under the bright lights. Let's see what happens.
58 miles per hour.
Nasty slider there. It had a lot of late wicked movement, but it came in too hot. Ooh,
Catches TJ.
chasing. Too high, too fast.
That's going to put the count at 1-2. And TJ goes to Nick. A good play right there. Let's see if he makes the throw, and he does.
Nice stop. Nick knowing 5 seconds is a long time after it comes off the bat. Makes the stop, keeps his composure, and makes a nice easy throw to record the out.
And that's what it comes down to, veteran players, just understanding time awareness, understanding distance awareness, then it just makes it a routine play. Ooh, and there's Stein with another outside pitch, but that one hits the strike zone. Stein claiming he knows the difference between 55 and 56. That was an off speed. This is going to be a tough throw for Barry, but he gains himself. But he throws it away, and he's going to go to second.
Took a gamble there from a deep
Adam,
throw.
what do you think? Do you think you just take that one in and muck your cards, or do you make the throw and you re-raise right there?
Well, you know, I would tell my teammates not to throw it, but I know in this situation I will fire it over and try to make the play myself.
Chad.
Absolutely.
Chad,
Honestly, if he just
tried
threw
not
it,
to walk in front of the camera, like
if he
stay
just
on
threw
this
it
side or
towards the
that side.
cage, it would have been an out. So it wasn't a bad throw, and Barry has a strong arm.
When it's like close to the fence.
Right now, one of our audio video guys is having words with the ump, and here comes, and that's going to be...
Oh, it was over 5. That was over 5. What? It was. It was like 4-9. So I let it keep going. It's about 4-9.
Yeah, even his own teammates recognize that it's not too hard to find the difference between 4, 8, and 5. It's a blink of an eye, but in this game, it's quite some time.
51 miles per hour.
That ball comes up at us.
And I don't know if you saw, but Tom was just
28
giving a
miles
little
per hour.
zoom in on the clock to let people know at home exactly how that works.
Nice take outside
54
there.
miles per hour.
What do we got for a count, guys? Okay, 1-2.
1-2 count here in the bottom of the fourth, a 0-0 game.
47 miles per hour.
A little spinner there on the inside. Didn't quite break. Michael Dean tried to turn on it. Came up short.
29 miles per hour. 55 miles per hour.
Ooh.
50 miles per hour.
Full count. This is why I love this game. These
26
pitches
miles per
right
hour.
here.
Is this a full count right now?
And it misses low. That's going to be Stein's first walk. Each starting pitcher has a walk now.
Right, not a good one to have in your bottom of the fourth. Already nerves are high. Your arm's been throwing a bunch of balls. Pressure is mounting as the game is winding down.
This brings Dave 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a ground out to the shortstop. Let's see what he can do here against James Stein. He goes the other way, and that ball's going! A double! Let's get a score run!
Both runs. What a piece of hitting by Dave. Look at Stein. Hands on his hips. He knows he hung one out there. And in PLW, Adam, you cannot hang one out there because that's exactly what is going to happen. And that's going to be a tough 2 runs to gather back for the Bombers. Or Calicos, I'm sorry.
Ooh, that ball had some nasty movement. It looked like it curved one way and then came back the other way. TJ swings and misses. 0 and 2.
And that will do it for TJ. He's done, but the damage, Adam, has been done. He gives up an oppo hit right there for a double, the last thing you want to do. And that's what happens when you hang one out there. You have a hitter in the PLW. Doesn't matter who it is. It could happen at any time. 2-0 Bombers, just like that. And we go to the top of the 5th. And this is the last chance for the Calicos to come alive.
Down to their final outs here. Picking up some balls. While they're doing that, I just wanted to mention our Facebook page. If you're not following us on Facebook, make sure to find us facebook.com/Premier WIFFLE on Facebook.
52 miles per hour. 53 miles per hour.
Let's see if Brandon can complete the game or completely collapse in the top of the 5th with the pressure mounting because the Calicos are trying to claw their way back.
If the Calicos can pull off a walk in this inning, that can really put some pressure on the Bombers. Big swing there. Bringing in a pitcher that's cold, having to come in a tight game. But Brandon knows this. He's going to do everything he can to stay in this ball game and close it out.
1 and 2. If you're just tuning in, you're coming in at the top of the 5th. The Bombers just got done hitting a 2-run double off James Stein. Dave went the opposite field for a 2-run double.
All right, we're going to throw one test pitch here.
It looks like that might have been a no pitch. I want to go back to, if you're just tuning in, you're in a doozy
And we are
right
good.
now, as the Calicos are trying to claw their way back from a deficit of 2-0 that just happened last inning.
So what just happened there is if you throw a pitch and it's deemed to be, you know, not very obvious one way or the other, the umpire will just call it a no pitch.
58 miles per hour.
Brandon knew right off the fingers that was going to be hot.
So, Trench, what count are we in? Is it 2-2?
I believe it's 2-2.
Is it blinking red?
And just like that, Nick goes down for his 3rd strikeout of the evening. And that's not going to start any kind of rally when you can't make contact with the ball.
I need batteries for this.
Okay.
Batteries?
Yeah.
Text Ken, I think he needs.
55 miles per hour.
I think he just bridges. Matty makes a little cut
55
right
miles per
there.
hour.
You have to get a base runner on board right here or go after Brandon somehow and get a walk. A smash in between hops, but there's Hollis right there, throws a free throw, and as you can see the timer in the back, I love seeing that for the folks at home so they can see exactly how we do it here. And they are just 1 out, 1 pitch away possibly for taking game 1 away from the Calicos.
the Bombers can hold on here, they'll be the only team in the league that has just one loss. Because these two teams are 3-1 right now. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
A smash.
Up the middle. Is that going to get to the wall?
77 miles
It
per
doesn't.
hour.
A big single. It keeps it alive. There is a man on first base, 2 outs, and here is Barry hanging on for dear life. Brandon doesn't like what he did, but he's a pretty confident pitcher, so I'm not sure he's too worried.
Outside and hot.
61
And
miles per hour.
Barry, usually leading the league, or right up there with walks. This is a huge at bat.
57. Too hot.
Oh, and the Bombers lay an exhale of disbelief as he goes down 2-1.
Brandon has to throw 2 strikes or this game might be over. Misses.
Barely misses right there. It's 3-1. He catches a ball right here, puts the winning run basically on in the batter's box.
And has to go to the bullpen.
50 miles per hour.
What a pitch. Did you see that? Come on.
A knick-knack. Unbelievable.
Full
pitch.
count.
Another full count. Let's see if he handles the pressure here. Oh, man.
53 miles per hour.
Wow. I didn't see what happened.
A little dribbler down the line. Dave had to take a look at it to see if it was going to go foul or fair while looking at the clock. Decided he had enough time and made the throw.
And that will be it for the ball game. Here we go. Bang, bang. And then we need to go when it's time to change the names.
Alright, take a break. Tom. Go get the batteries for the camera.
Here, go here.
You're good. Alright, go get batteries.
Ben might have some.
It doesn't mean that you're going to talk to Ben today.
We need
I don't
both.
Because we're on the last 2 AAA batteries, and I don't think we're going to get through the whole night with just one.
Mark can pick some up here.
Yeah. Can you send him a message?
I go
If
submit
you let
for
me.
reset game.
Adam, can you send him a message?
Send who a message?
It should be plugged in, yeah, to the in the bar to the left.
And a new adapter comes Friday.
Whoa.
All right, we got about 60 seconds or so before we start this next game.
What'd you say to me? Nice.
So Bombers now 4-1. Calicos
I'm
3-2.
gonna put my headphones in the charger really quick. Yep, grab it.
We got a whole technical team here. I love it. A lot of technology being used here at PLW. Multiple camera angles. We have this commentating booth right now. Just days away from being completed. We will add some lighting. Will be really nice. We added a camera down the first base sign so you guys can get some of the best views possible. It looks like Stein's going to be taking the mound once again. He has to redeem himself. I know he comes out here to play to give up that 2-run double in the top of the 4th or bottom, whatever it was.
Bottom of the 4th. Dave, their 5-hitter up.
Thank you very much for the radar.
Dave doesn't play every game. If they had Jim or CJ or both, Dave might have been on the bench, but he got to start tonight, and he came through huge for the Bombers.
Absolutely. I'm sure Maccabee looking on definitely sees his team as a potential top 3 threat, if not going the distance into the World Series of PLW.
All right, so now let's get this to the top of the first here.
And here we go.
Now the Bombers are going to
Reset.
be the away team.
Off the field.
86 miles per
What is this?
hour.
We have a streaker on the field.
Unbelievable.
All right, and here we go. Game 2.
Just leave it on the counter for now.
After the first pitch of last game, or second pitch, TJ smashed it right back at Stein, and Stein remembers.
Half push the button.
58
No, the
miles
front
per
one.
hour.
The big one in the
Too
front.
hot. Too low. Ball one.
On top in the front. No. Yeah, there you go. That boy.
Whew.
There we go.
50 miles per
That pitch is
hour.
nasty. I'm not sure what it is. It's like this floater curveball that doesn't drop. Good take by TJ.
Is that what they teach you in the game? A floater curveball that doesn't drop?
Right away.
Stein remembers last game, and what he remembered was TJ was chasing those pitches, but he's laying off him this time. Stein just lays one in there.
Miles per hour.
He says, I don't fear you, TJ. I know that Barry Hutter's better on my team. See if you can hit this. Oh, TJ takes the walk, and big trouble for Stein, walking the first batter of the game.
I gotta tell you, Adam, I've been in that position. You wait all week. You come and you pitch a great first game, still giving up those 2 runs, but the next game right off the bat, runner on, 1 walk. There's pressure mounting
33
early for
miles per
Stein.
hour. 34 miles per hour.
And that's what you want to do. Come
55
right
miles
back,
per hour.
make Hollis
60
chase
miles
right
per
there.
hour.
See if you get it out on an inside pitch right here.
0-2.
And that's what I thought he
Swing
was
and a
going to
miss.
do. As I've studied Stein for multiple years now, that he likes to come inside right after an outside pitch. And that's exactly what happened. What do you got?
Brought you guys a treat.
Oh, interesting.
Like, are they like a trench treat?
They're for all. One of my
46
customers
miles
brought
per
me. They're
hour.
homemade, dude. So really good.
Do you know why I'm asking you this, Manny?
What?
There we go.
He's asking if they're vegan.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
They're not.
They're not.
Oh, and not,
Ah, so you guys
There's
don't
probably
eat?
butter in those.
yeah.
And butter is from a cow, Manny,
There we go.
that has been laying in a cage for multiple
How about
years.
if we made it from
and
breast
milked.
milk? Is that okay? Can we make breast milk cookies?
That's exactly what they're from.
46 miles per hour.
Here at PLW,
vegan, vegan only here.
They make vegan chocolate chip cookies?
Little Batty Bakery, one of our sponsors, makes all the vegan treats in town.
I'm sorry. I just thought you guys would like cookies.
well, it's not that we
Appreciate
don't
the
like
gesture.
cookies, man. Oh, a smash!
5 miles per hour.
Oh, there's Alex. He probably didn't have to jump, but sometimes the nerves, you think the wall's there, it's going farther than it is. The ball just dies sometimes, and that will be, to me, that's an error. I believe Alex catches that 99 out of 100
I believe
times.
everyone in the league catches that most of the time, and if they don't catch it, they think they should have. So yeah, that's an error.
55 miles per hour.
That puts runners on first and second. I get
One
so
out.
into the game sometimes. I do forget. Thank you for
29 miles per
reminding
hour.
me. Here's Michael Dean, the MD, the Doogie Howser of the league.
59 miles per
Oof,
hour.
there's a lot of pressure on Stein right now. As in this league, with the stats and everything, you know that you have 2 earned runs on your back right there. Oh
49 miles per
my.
hour.
Is Stein going to get out of this inning? What count do we have right now?
I believe it is
28
2
miles per hour.
and 1. Oh, and this could be a double play ball.
They go to third.
To second.
I would never stop that clock if I was you, but that isn't out.
Ooh, and I like that. And that's going to end the
Yeah, Dave,
inning.
you don't have to stop the clock
Okay.
because it's the umpire's going to look and see.
Okay.
So it's not up
And
to
we
you
go-
to, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And we go to the bottom of the third. It's okay, Dave. I did that last time. And I got a 2-game suspension. And we go to the bottom of the first. Stein gets out of there.
And just in from the
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
outside.
We have
French does not like cookies.
We have
Found that out today.
coming in from New York, one of our sister stations. I do love cookies. I just love them without all
And
the
shout out
berry.
to the team right here.
That's right. That's right. How you doing, guys? Welcome to the booth. Welcome to PLW right here, Hideaway Field, Las Vegas. Where the Bombers took game number 1, 2-0 off a Dave double
27
in the
miles per
bottom
hour.
of the 4th off Stein. Stein will remember that on his drive home.
43 miles per hour.
The Bombers choosing to start Dave
51
tonight.
miles per hour.
What do you think the maneuver is there as Dave starting the game?
Well, we have a long season. Dave's going to have to pitch at some point in some pressure situation in the bullpen, so they want to go ahead and get him some innings here. Last season, he had some good outings. He had some bad outings. He's still learning, as a lot of the guys here are, as wiffle ball is new to Vegas. So this is a move to see if they can get a good start out of Dave tonight.
And here we go. Dave, right off the bat, gets Matty Levine down 0-2. And there's Matty, goes right up the middle at Dave.
So did that get to the wall?
That didn't get to the wall, but we do have a runner on first to start the game. I love what the Calicos have done right here after a pep talk in the locker room. They come out on fire, 1 for 1.
49 miles per hour.
I want to thank our viewers for tuning in right now. Start of the second game, bottom of the first.
46 miles per hour.
2-1. This is a very important pitch for Dave.
44 miles per hour.
A long fly ball, but Michael Dean is there. The balls are not carrying tonight, Adam, as I noticed when it gets a little colder, they don't fly as far.
When I'm not playing there? Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're not flying as far tonight.
That'll be out number 1.
44 miles per hour.
Oof,
44
floater.
miles per hour.
Most people would swing at that, but very good at working the count, putting pressure on the other team.
45 miles per hour.
Dave comes back with a strike right there. Not in fear at all of Barry's big strike zone length there. Right back at him. That's gonna move that's gonna move the runner. I don't know if it was on the right or left side. It looked on the left side to me. I always let the umpire take it, but then sometimes he comes back as the commentators have direct line of view.
Seems like you have a little bit better view than I do on there. I'm going to favor the left side more probably than you would from my angle.
46 miles per hour.
Here's Stein with a couple runners on base.
Yeah, this is
1 out.
Oh my, he wishes he had that one back, stepped in it more. He has a double that clears the bases and clears his name of giving up a 2-run double in the bottom of the 4th last game. I don't think Stein's too worried about Dave's pitching right now.
It's a cameraman.
That's going to be on PLW Center.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
Oh, he strikes it out!
Oh, Stein can't believe it.
Oh.
That will be out number 2. That was a very big strikeout. I had Stein hitting right there at minus 240.
Well, I pulled up the stats before tonight's game. Stein, we remember the big home run he hit, but he's only hitting 143 on base percentage.
I think that's 100 points more than me, so that, to me, he's a great batter.
Dave quickly getting 0-2 with 2
Wow,
outs.
caught a corner there.
Excellent pitch.
Dave's coming with some heat right there for himself. I like to see every once in a while you can catch a batter swinging on something too fast. And Dave letting out a growl as if he might have torn his meniscus. But it looks like he's back on the mound.
2-2.
And there's Hollis right to TJ.
83 miles per hour.
And this is the epitome of team ball. And they knock out the power. The power is shut down. The ball hit the power stick. Man.
There you go.
Okay.
We are having an issue with
Everything?
It is.
So that throw hit the fence and knocked some of our cords loose, but it looks like...
Let us know if we are back. Give us a little, hey, how are you? How are you in the commentating booth? As
let's see.
The power cord got hit by Dave's fastball, brushed right by Adam's head into a bucket of water.
What inning is it?
It is the top of the second.
Make sure it's saying that.
I believe we are still live here.
Are we at the top of the second?
Yeah, Bombers. Dave swings at something nasty, not representing the number 13 very well.
I see Randy in the commentary here saying that Dave was just throwing way too fast for Stein.
And what do you think the recommended speed for Stein would be, Randy? Yeah, I think what we need is something a little bit more fitty so we can see this line straight line.
54 miles per hour.
TJ found a pitch he liked, but he just couldn't make decent contact on it. Too hot.
Stein not happy in the magic moment.
130 miles per hour.
Great pitch, great location.
Stein had some words for Siri right there. I saw him mumble something.
I mean, you put players in a baseball game, they're going to argue with an
broomstick.
umpire,
Broomstick.
they're going to order a tree. They don't care. It's never their fault.
A long fly ball. And that is a home run. Stein giving up a shot right there.
TJ couldn't be happier.
And the Bombers
set back, opened up his hips, and just knocked that ball out of here.
And there's the basketball player coming out right there, going up top.
Former NBA player. And that's going to put the Bombers on the board.
Oh, Stein can't believe what just happened. He laid it out there, and TJ laid it out there. And Stein a little unhappy again with Siri. Let's see, last time he argued with that, the next pitch went over the container.
46 miles per hour.
We got a 2-1 count.
And Stein has a little bit of...
Throw a strike. Yep, 31.
51 miles per
And it looks
hour.
like they're playing little head games right there. And Stein just needs to relax and throw a strike.
40 miles per hour.
Stein feeling the pressure here.
Ball four.
And that's going to do it.
And
And
Stein is
Stein's
out of there.
done.
They're going to have to go to their bullpen.
And here we go. Stein with some
Stein
work.
doesn't understand the game. The Bombers just locked this game up. But that's going to bring Alex in, who's one of the top pitchers last season.
That was even when he had a boot on, when he dislocated his big toe in a twister match on Friday night during Thanksgiving, and he finally recovered. And here we go.
Alex, an all-star last season. He could have been an all-star for his hitting or his pitching. I think he finished third in the
52 miles per hour.
fourth overall in the top 10 players last season.
45 miles per hour.
If you're just tuning in, Stein could only go 1 and 2 or 1 and 1/3 before he was yanked. He also did give up a home run. There is an earned run of his sitting on first base, and here we go. Alex versus Brandon, pitcher versus pitcher, David versus Goliath. Takes an inside pitch right there for strike number 2.
Little sidearm pitch.
Tom, can we get some video? Come around. Thanks. After this batter, please.
There you go.
51 miles per hour.
There you go.
45 miles
A lot of pressure
per hour.
on this next pitch for Alex.
Forty-four miles per
Chad.
hour. 48 miles per hour.
Oh, excellent. Okay. I would rather had the girls bring us the
Chad makes
cold
a
beverages.
terrible decision delivering our cold beverages here.
Ripped through the left side for a base hit.
Man on first and second.
Ooh, big whiff there. I felt that. I heard that.
Miles per hour. Miles per hour.
We got a 1-2 count here. 2 runners on. Bombers already up 1-0. Right back to the pitcher. Bobble. They're going to go to third base. Get the out there.
Safe. Out at third.
Out at third. That's going to be 2 outs. But they couldn't turn the double play. All right, here is Dave. And Dave with another RBI. Bombers, 4 runs scored tonight, 3 RBIs by Dave.
Was there? It's 2 outs.
2 outs here. Top of the second. TJ's up.
The last time
Home
he was
run
up.
this inning already.
That's correct.
2 on.
A lot of pressure on here and Alex right now. One of those runs is going to be geared towards Stein's earned run average. He hated to see that come in. Ooh, and there's TJ always grunting after everything he does. I saw him eat a pretzel the other day and he grunted after he took a bite. That was a good layoff.
TJ, the popcorn king, loves popcorn.
If you didn't know this, TJ could eat 4 pounds of popcorn in under 3 minutes, and that's going to score another run. TJ is on fire, and the Bombers have opened their Bombay doors. They're dropping carpet bombs on the Calicos right now. It's a 3-0 lead, top of the second. And here's Hollis with 2 runners on, first and second, 2 outs.
Hollis with an incredible at bat last time to knock out the Calico pitcher. They had to go to Alex, who was a little cold. It might take him a minute to figure it out. That could be the play of the game.
Oh. And that will do it, but the damage has been done. It looks like we're going to go to the bottom of the second. The Bombers taking a 3-0 lead into the Calico cattery. They're going to have to get some catnip going, get a little life in their lineup. The Bombers feeling it right now, especially with Dave on the mound. Not to say he's a bad pitcher, but definitely not a Brandon or possibly even a TJ. But man, he's really showing up today, scoring over 88% of the Bombers' runs tonight, and has over 11 outs.
47 miles per hour.
Clock.
If you're new to PLW, we're a 55 mile an hour and under league, which works out perfect, equalizes everything here, gives everybody a chance to pitch and hit, but it really adds the competitiveness that you need.
The difference between this league and the other ones that have their speed is this isn't just maybe it's too fast and the pitch doesn't count. These pitches still count if you throw them over.
There's Maddie. That should be out number 1, but there's a little confusion.
Ooh.
The 3 Stooges out there can't get it going, and that's going to put Calico on first base. And this is exactly what you need. And Alex, after giving up multiple runs, he's ready to add some to his run total.
56 miles per hour.
1-1 count.
Bottom.
Maccabee, he's stoked for his Bombers, but right here, right back at the Calicos got a man on first. He couldn't believe what he saw in the outfield.
Fully on.
Got a message from one of our viewers saying that he thinks the mound looks like it's turned slightly to the right. I kind of agree with him. We might have to take a look at that. Like that line.
I mean, and where does this person live? Because I feel like their field of view isn't as good.
Let's see right
3
here.
miles per hour. 70
Oh, it
miles
is.
per
I
hour.
wonder if it's the white thing though, like the white line, or is it the whole map?
Yeah.
The whole map.
I think it might be the whole map.
Thank you, our viewers, as we want to make this field as pristine as possible.
48
And
miles
Dave
per
does
hour.
a double slap. He tried to tag Alex right there. You can't do that in this league. He totally forgot. Tried to flag him down.
So Dave made that play. That got the runner at first out, but that's going to move that got Alex out. But that's going to move the runner at first. Excuse me, there. The runner at first over to second. So now you got a runner in scoring position here. 1 out. Ooh, hung that one up there. I bet Barry wish he had that one back.
Oh, man, he does.
Barry used to be a good hitter.
56 miles per hour.
Really killed it on the beginning of last season. In spring training, had 2 bombs.
It's all about the.
Ooh, nasty pitch.
What is Dave
Looked like a
doing? And
screwball.
That's out number 2.
Sharp bite down and in.
And
Nasty
here's
pitch.
Stein, he needs something going. He knows he's got another earn run tacked on his waist belt, and he needs to add. He's got a runner in scoring position.
56 miles per hour.
All right, looks like we got a 1-1 count. Is that right, Trench?
1-1 count. Dave high going after Stein right there.
2-1 count. Stein struck out last time. Randy Dalby had to say they were throwing too fast for Stein. Paints the outside corner there. Not a bad take by Stein. That's going to bring the count 2-2.
If that pitch would have been over 55 miles an hour, Stein would have took a base right there. As if you're pegged in the head at 55, you take a base.
Full count. That's down. That's a walk. That's going to put 2 on base.
Oh, that hit his shoulder, he says, but he does take a base anyway. Men on first and second. Sometimes it does look like a replay.
For some of you tuning in, it is kind of awkward because when we talk trash about the players, they can hear us. We often forget that.
52
And here's
miles
Nick.
per hour.
Here's Nick, has 7 strikeouts tonight.
61 miles per hour.
Nick dangerous though. You never know what he's gonna do. Oh, Dave is starting to lose that.
Starting to struggle. Overthrowing a little bit.
Yeah,
2 on base.
You get a little high in your horse. You're up 3-0, and now 1 swing, and you have a tie game. And that could have been the swing, but that is gonna. Honestly, I don't know if that went around the bag or to the left of it at the beginning. I'd lean a little bit more towards the left, scoring 1. But there's the Calicos putting up 1, and we still have men on first and second. And here's Maddie Levine trying to cause some ruckus for the Bombers here.
Double could tie it up. Ooh. Dave losing control here. If I was a coach, I'd go have a word with Dave. Just settle him down a little bit.
You know, Dave yelling at his own pitching.
2-1 count. He's got to come after Maddie here, but he cannot make a mistake. Ooh, nice pitch.
I think he heard you because that's exactly what he did right there. Came in, heat. Maddie couldn't catch up to it. Let's see what happens here at 2-2.
2 outs. He can get out of this with a good pitch. Ooh, Maddie hangs in there. Big moment in the game right here. Chess match between Maddie and Dave.
Rook to pawn to queen.
Ooh.
48 miles per hour.
And that rook came up a little bit short. That's going to be a full count. The runners will be going.
And that's going to score a run, and that is going to be. That's right side.
Okay, right side, first and third.
And that's going to score a run. Calico is coming right back. There's not one person in the house more happy than Stein right now. 3-2.
Alex texting his girlfriend right here. Oh, Alex claiming he is single, ladies. He is
Bachelor
single.
number 26. What is your favorite color? And he likes the orange, the black, and the white. And it shows. Does it get through?
Miles per hour.
They go for the force play and get the easy out.
And that's going to do it. But it changes sides, Adam. It's a score of 3-2. We're going to go to the top of the third after kind of a quiet offensive game last game, a 2-0 win by the Bombers. We have the Calicos only trailing by 1, 3-2.
Such parity in the league, and it's not like we set it up or tried to balance it that way. Just ended up, everyone is trying to make the most competitive teams as they can, and just a lot of parity in the league. I'm surprised. No one's clearly dominating. No one is getting beat up too bad. The ones, but yeah, they'll be playing next. As they were warming up over there, as you saw them walking out to left field.
Top of the third, the Calicos with a little bit more life in them. I know Cats have 9 lives. They're going to need them in this game. There's Brandon Mayo. He hasn't been such a threat up to bat quite yet. Let's see if he warms up here in his second at bat. Foul tips it right there.
Still 0-2.
A little chilly tonight, I gotta be honest. It's probably gonna be in the mid-40s. And these Vegas goers, they can't handle the cold like that.
Was that the first ball? Is it 1-2?
A smash down to the right side.
Nick stays with it, makes a throw.
Very easy throw for Nick. I like that. He's very cool, calm, and collected. Very Calico-like out there as he makes a play on third. There's Michael Dean. Got a couple good. He does take those high hacks, opening and connects right there. When he does hit the ball, it usually is a smash.
32 miles per hour.
Ooh, fastball. Too hot. Dean will get another shot.
Yeah, he was thinking about getting out of there.
Dean's not afraid of speed.
27 miles per hour. 45 miles per hour. 29 miles per hour.
Ooh, close take there. Full count.
Very big pitch. Alex knows what he has to do right here, and it's going to happen right now. And he does what he has to do. It's not going to be no foul ball right into the royal palm trees right now. On sale at Home Depot for $19.99 for a 5-gallon.
miles per hour. 47 miles per hour.
Dean hanging in there.
Quite the battle we have going on here.
31 miles per hour.
Ooh, nice at bat right there by Dean. Was not seeing that out of Dean last season for sure.
Yeah, he was a total swinging wrecking ball last season, swinging at everything, going down, strikeouts left and right. He has a little bit more plate discipline this year, and it really shows in his stats so far this season. He might be going for the Comeback Player of the Year award. We haven't given out that award. Adam, why don't you tell the viewers at home about Tarantino's?
Tarantino's, one of our sponsors. Excellent vegan food. I had the chicken parm today.
Oh, how
delicious,
was that?
delicious.
Yeah. Good job. I know I had a little bit of lasagna earlier as well, and a little bit of tiramisu. That was good. And here's Dave thinking that his bat is 8 feet wide and he could just swing at everything, but this is wiffle ball, and a little yellow bat doesn't work every time.
But it has been working enough for Dave tonight. 3 RBIs on the
He's definitely been swinging around his magic stick.
Dave the Bomber with the matching bat. Ooh.
51 miles per hour.
And that will be an out number 2. Alex stretching his neck, stretching his arm, getting ready. 2 outs, top of the third. TJ feeling it. Ooh, and there's the grunt again, looking for the wiffle ball for no reason. 0-2.
That ball looked like it tilted on his hands a little bit. Ooh. Alex tried to go with the riser.
You know, another foot or two on that, and that would be a wild pitch, moving the runner to second, correct?
That is correct. Good call on that one.
And he's just losing control. I noticed that you try to sneak in with these sidearms and it really doesn't work. TJ, a good piece of hitting though. That was a late swing. Doesn't know if it's going to hit the strike zone or not. It definitely wasn't, but still swung and got a foul tip.
Had to protect there. You never know when it's going to curve. 2-2 to count. Ooh, the Ephus pitch.
And that might have cracked a rib out of there. And that's going to do it. Change sides. We go to the bottom of the third.
Nice change up there by Alex.
And the Calicos know what they got to do. They did like they did last inning. They put up 2. They only need 1 to tie and a couple more to take the lead.
Well, let's see if the Calicos are going to stick with Dave or make a change to their bullpen here. It looks like they're keeping Dave in. Bottom of the third.
There's a sweater right there.
55 miles per hour.
Yes, there's
The black.
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah.
55 miles per hour.
Thank you, sir. All right, and that's his third warm-up, which means we are underway.
And if you could hear us in the clubhouse, I would totally take 2 more hot chocolates.
54 miles
Fill those
per hour.
glasses up with hot chocolate.
Once again, if you're in the clubhouse, hot chocolates, please.
53 miles per
Oh,
hour.
3
hot
3 hot
chocolates.
chocolates. 3, please. All right, here we go. Ooh, foul tip into the zone. Catcher always drops the first one, never drops the second one. A little commotion there. Do we know how many balls we have?
I believe there's 16 balls in the bucket.
Oh, he gets that one through.
Through 2 defenders right there. What a great piece of hitting by Barry.
Diving there. They're just trying to get a hand on that to keep him going the outfield so they can make the play, but he got it through.
Was there a player that got out prior to him, or was he the first?
Barry was a leadoff hitter this inning. And now we got James Stein up. Misses high.
52 miles per hour.
Well, had a little screwball sinking action there, but wasn't good enough. 2-1.
48 miles per hour.
Oh, that's down. Stein's just safe at first.
And Brandon used one of his sinker balls that he normally pitches with.
We didn't have a lot of time there. He didn't have time. He just had to grab it and throw it and hope for the best. Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in charge of stuff.
Yeah. Outside.
53 miles
So it looks like we have 1 out. We have the tying run on first base. And Nick at the plate. Ooh, gets jammed a little bit there. All right, that's gonna move the runner over. Now we have a runner in scoring position. A single could tie this game.
And was it 2 outs?
2 outs. I don't know if you saw that, Trench. A little ground ball to the right side. Dave, instead of going to second, just took the sure out, but that allowed the runner at first to move into scoring position. Ooh, a heater.
54 miles per hour.
He's going to have to brush up on a little bit of IQ, wiffle ball IQ, because right there, that could cost a run and give the Calicos a tie game right here.
Yep. Ooh, Matty chases up.
Wow.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Some head heat right there.
Matty's never a threat to lead the league in walks.
And it hit the foam bar, and that will be a ball.
All right, we have an announcer calling out a ball.
It totally sounded like foam bar.
I heard foam.
It was
That's a
foam.
ball, foam, ball.
I heard it. You planned it. Good job. We can look at it. Sorry, I didn't hear a tink, right?
Listen, it was all foam, dude.
All
foam. Trench has got all foam. Ball. Let's go. Full count. Great eyes behind the plate there.
Thank you.
Matty trying to walk, and he gets a foam ball, almost gets called out. Spinner.
49 miles
Dave
per hour.
takes the smart route, and that's going to do it. We're going to the top of the 4th. fourth. The Bombers leading 3-2. I love the action of this game so far, and I love the speed of it. It's going by 3-2. It's getting very serious, and I know the Bombers want to sweep them right here.
There's Hollis Hill coming up, drafted 3rd overall by the Bombers. Has a home run this year, looking to get on base so the Bombers can add to their lead.
46 miles per hour. 50 miles per hour.
See David Wood streaming in here. I believe that's Toast. And what's up, Toast? Good to see you. Thanks. We're doing what we can to try to make the stream as nice as possible. Finally testing out some new camera equipment and getting the guys learning everything. It's yeah, it's a lot of fun over here.
28 miles
Here we
per
go,
hour.
Hollis versus
29
Alex.
miles per hour.
Comes in with 61 mile an hour heat.
Yikes.
Probably the fastest strike swung at this evening. Hollis down 0-2. You know, that's not a bad pitch. You never know what somebody's going to swing at. Definitely was a lot outside, but you just never know.
0-2 count. Yeah, you want to waste one a little bit. Wiffle ball, anything can happen.
55
2-2.
miles per hour.
Also with a very patient at bat early in the game to knock out the Calico ace.
Catches him on a little bit of an off-speed pitch for out number 1. And it looks like David Wood says bread heart. If you want to translate that, what that means.
That looks like untoasted bread.
Okay.
And we just missed Valentine's Day.
Miles per hour.
Brandon, though, a stud on the mound tonight, has not really got anything going offensively. Let's see if he can change that right now.
Good take there.
He knows he was only a centimeter away from a strike.
Look at the determination in those
That's
eyes.
so serious.
Oh, Alex gets
Wow.
him, pulls a string.
Brandon talking to himself, but that is part of Wiffle, and now Alex could play around with him a little bit.
Alex flashing a smile there. Oh, and he gets him.
Pitcher versus pitcher, out number 2.
Excellent pitching by Alex right there to record the strikeout.
Michael Dean could be an explosive player at any moment. Could go in lulls, could go in highs. We need to see a high right out of him to give him more of a lead.
57 miles per hour.
That ball's back in on us.
27 miles per hour.
I feel like Alex is kind of feeling it up there right now. As he throws a humdinger into the parking lot, basically.
His typical 0-2 pitch. Hasn't really worked out for him too well tonight.
Michael Dean smashes it dead center. That's going to be a single. Put a runner on 2 outs. They got the rally caps going, and here's Dave, number 13, coming up to the plate, going for the glove, if not 2, to make sure he holds on to the bat. Sometimes bats do go flying. It is part of the game. And here we go. Man on first, 2 down. You know what I love about the radar and the miles per hour is after it does ting, the whole stadium basically waits for the call.
Yep.
We know instantly. We wait for the call to be made to give the anticipation to the players. That's 110. 55 plus 55 equals 110, and that means that you change the sides and you go into the bottom of the 4th. Down by 1. This is what PLW is all about. Adds pressure, there's momentum shifts everywhere. We're going to the bottom of the 4th.
31 miles per hour.
Warm your hands.
Okay. Hand warmer.
Also
That's
charges
pretty
your
cool.
phone too. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's pretty
My
cool.
got it for me as a stocking stuffer.
Oh, nice.
46 miles per hour.
That's the most amazing, that's the most
Warm as
amazing
hell,
thing
right?
ever. I'm going to buy one. Where do you get that on?
I don't know where she got it at.
We got time.
Maybe you guys can warm your hands up real quick.
Yeah, hold on to that, dude.
We got quite the ball game here. 3-2, bottom of the fourth. Dave pitching, hell of a game, keeping them in keeping his Bombers team here, trying to get their 5th win, moving into first place.
And here we go. You know what? Kudos to Dave going into the bottom of the fourth. Has no respect for Alex right there with pitch number 1. So, I'm giving up to the kid. As I mentioned it, 2 disgusting pitches in a row, down 2-1.
Alex is trying to get on base here.
3-1, and this might be the pitch that gets him to first base tonight.
Oh, rip!
And there it is. That's what happens when you go down 3-1. You have to lay something out there for the batter, and that's exactly what happened. And Alex takes advantage, puts a man on first.
That's going to be the tying run on first base here for the Calicos.
And here's Barry, very quiet tonight.
Takes up. Barry leading the Calicos in on-base percentage coming in tonight's game. 2-1.
57 miles per hour.
Unfortunately for Toast, there's no burnt bread emojis.
Oh, man.
Oh, I motioned trying to swing at that one. Ooh,
Man, that
nasty
feels
pitch.
really good as a pitcher when you can get one by somebody and they swing like that.
Yep. No better feeling unless you're hitting a grand slam and win the Swedish Championship 2007.
49 miles per hour.
All right. Well, the Calicos have something going here, first and second. It looks like they're going to make a pitching change. The Bombers are going to bring in Ace Brandon here to try to lock in a win and get out of this jam.
54 miles per hour.
We don't have any outs, right?
55
The 2
miles
leadoff
per
hitters on base this inning.
Yeah, so no outs. Oh, Stein would love to come up clutch right here with 2 runners on, no outs in the bottom of the fourth. You're down by 1. This is why you drive out here. This is why you play wiffle ball. And this is why you have a podcast, so you can talk about what you're doing your next at bat. And here we go. Ooh, and they bring in Brandon, one of the better pitchers on the night. Already got him, I believe, once. And he was looking at that pitch last time and also called a good pitch.
Ooh, good take there.
Barely misses.
Excellent
1 and
pitch
2.
by Brandon.
Oh, I loved it because it was either going to ting or just be a ball. It's like going to the back of the end zone on a in the red zone.
Oh, goes the other way. That's going to score 2 runs. The Calicos take the lead.
Let's go.
And there's the Calicos taking the lead 4-3. Brandon, oh, I can't believe it.
Stein's podcast is called Shut Up Stein, and we're not going to hear the end of this one. RBI double.
He reminiscence of an RBI double that he gave up in the bottom of the fourth. Now he gets a double in the bottom of the fourth. It's funny how that works.
58, too hot. Brandon's showing some consistency with that first pitch, hitting the inside edge of the strike zone. Just not as consistent with his speed.
And there's Nick. I believe he got a single his last at bat. Another single would put an RBI under his belt, and the Calicos would be up 5-3.
3-1.
4 miles per hour.
Stein, a fan favorite here, as the chat is going crazy for Stein's hit.
50 miles per
That's
hour.
Nick taking us 50 miles an hour.
You just almost hit it. You almost hit it.
That bad, is the thing.
you were kind of beat on the speed, the break.
And he was just too nervous up there. I mean, Brandon knew exactly. All he had to do was pitch, and I think Nick swings and misses right there.
Just 1 out here for the Calicos. They still have a runner in scoring position. They're going to need to knock Stein in. That's a big insurance run out there, Trench.
Here we go, Brandon trying to make sure that that does not happen. He is livid right now, giving up that 2-run double to
56
Stein.
miles per hour.
Both those runs charged to Dave, unfortunately.
I know, and that's a tough thing about this league. And there's Maddie taking it down the left side, barely foul. That could have been a double, scoring a run, giving the Calicos their own a little bit of insurance.
We won't have to go to the replay, no challenge there. That is a foul ball. Would have been a double.
59 miles per hour.
And here's TJ. He did win the 100-meter sprint in college. It was 11.3 seconds. And looks like we have out number 2. And here's Alex. He did hit a single his last at bat. And see if he could get something going, but that was off Dave, not Brandon.
Too hot.
Brandon
too
knows
fast.
what he did right there.
All right, we got a 1-1 count. We have 4-3 to score, 2 outs, runner in scoring position.
What do you think about a rule of no running it in front?
I
This
think
is
it's
the
okay.
second game of the
Fine,
night
fine.
between the Bombers and the Calicos. We are in the bottom of the 4th, probably only about 6 or 7 minutes left in this game. It's either going to go one way with the Bombers up 2-0 or split. And there's Brandon. He gets under it, almost loses it. And that's going to do it. And the Calicos are only 3 outs away from splitting this matchup and getting the Bombers to be 4-2, I believe. Tied right there with, I think, the Sand Vipers, possibly.
Well, you can't write up a better game than this, can you? Top of the 5th, 4-3. Bombers, it's do or die.
Right now, I believe the odds maker have the Bombers coming back at plus 240.
Alex, a very tough pitcher, had a playoff game in the semifinals where he went toe-to-toe with Chad. They each pitched 10 innings because they went into extras.
Yeah, that was amazing.
To be able to go 10 innings and stay in the game because you didn't walk 2.
You know, fun fact, Alex was the first home run I gave up in my pitching career. I kind of hung it out for him because I didn't know that he had extreme power, and he just took advantage of that over the container. 1-0 Calicos, lost the game, and that was that.
51 miles per hour.
And here's TJ,
TJ with a home run this game.
the grunt master.
My uniforms were supposed to be here yesterday at 3 p.m. Finally just got an email Friday now.
Canceled.
Oh, they're coming Friday.
Friday now by 9 p.m. It was supposed to be
Oh.
Tuesday at 9 p.m. now. This is
48
Friday.
miles per hour.
Well, Tuesday, Friday, the same thing, I guess.
And UPS's terms right now, I guess.
Yeah.
They're behind. They're hungry.
48
There's
miles per hour.
Dave. Nick needs a good throw.
Oh, it's too low! It's too low! That's going to bring TJ to first base.
Man, I think Nick was a little too nonchalant with that.
He should have ran it in.
I know that he was using a hand warmer. I don't know if he couldn't feel or if there's tingling in his hands, but Hollis is frothing at the mouth. He wants a piece of Alex right now. Let's see what happens.
He was just complaining about that
And Hollis says,
2 miles per hour.
oh, Stein making a great play in left field right there for out number 1.
Oh, B, just double.
I think it might be a tie, Brian, between the Vipers and
No,
No,
Vipers.
not-
It's
Oh.
Warbirds.
a Warbird. And that's going to go to Nick again. Let's see. They're going to go for 2. I don't know if they have time. But he catches
Oh,
it!
and that ends the ball game!
I hit it.
It doesn't matter. The Calicos win the game on a double
Oh.
play. I don't know if that's the first game that's ended on a double play or not, but what a play. The Calicos split the series, and the game is over.
All right, so for those of you watching, we're going to be ending this stream and starting the other stream up. We'll be doing that here in about 30 seconds. And
Welcome back. Brit screams.
42 miles per hour.
Why?
39 miles per hour.
Is this is just a
We're not
triple?
cutting out the 10, though. We're just going straight into the next one.
Yeah, this is a triple header, right? And then it's over.
Too late.